The NYPD is implementing a new strategy to stop hate in New York City. They're stepping up outreach and patrols in response to a rash of attacks against Asians. We have seen at least 26 so far this year, and police might soon add another to that number. News 4's Checkey Beckford just spoke to an MTA bus driver who was spat on and called a racial slur for trying to stop a robbery. Checkey.
And Natalie, that wasn't all. Tommy Lau was also punched in the head by that suspect who's now charged with a hate crime. MTA bus driver Tommy Lau has been driving New York's tough streets for 22 years. He's seen it all, but he couldn't ignore what he saw happening Tuesday along Gravesend's 86th Street.
He was going to take their belonging and then to run away.
He says this man, identified as Donovan Lawson, was harassing an elderly Asian couple trying to steal their shopping bags. He and another Good Samaritan stepped in.
I tell him, "What's up?" Next thing you know, he spat in my face.
Lau, who turned 63 on Saturday, says the spit landed in his eye. His first concern, COVID. But that wasn't even the worst of it.
He struck me with his right hand to my left temple. I was like 5 seconds. I was dazed.
And then this.
I heard him say, "You."
That slur and punch landing the 26-year-old homeless suspect in jail, charged with assault as a hate crime.
Hi, I'm Officer Zhang.
Thursday, the NYPD stepped up outreach to Asian communities, increasingly becoming targets for hate. Police promised to deploy undercover officers to catch biased suspects in the act before the weekend is up. And they're making it easier to report crimes. A caller only has to say the name of the language they speak to be connected to someone who can understand them.
So if they call 911, what we want them to do is say Cantonese, Mandarin.
Tommy Lau says he's dealt with hate his whole life.
And when I grew up, I always been harassed by people calling me names. I can take this when people just think they could get away by attacking elderly people. God forbid it was my mom.
His co-workers say they've got his back.
You know, what Tommy did was absolutely a hero. We're all here to support him.
Now, that other Good Samaritan who we spoke to on Tuesday initially told us he didn't believe this was a hate crime because Lau says he was inside a convenience store when those words were uttered, and he did not hear it. Now, Commissioner Shea tonight tweeting that Lawson is a convicted felon with a long rap sheet. Live in the Gravesend section, Checkey Beckford, News 4, New York.
All right, Checkey, thanks for the latest there.